Yo, welcome to another video. So I've realised there's been quite a lot of Gucci, pucker, expensive gear flying about on this channel lately. So in this week's episode, I've decided to head to ALDI and we're going to see how much camping gear we can get from there. So we'll have a browse. If we can get a tent, then I'll be absolutely buzzing with that. But we'll just have to wait and see. Let's go have a look. It's all about them middle aisles in places like this. So straight away I found a little play tent, but I can't see that being very suitable, can you? Ah, what's that? Fishing shelter. That's going to be tiny. Certainly not big enough to sleep in anyway. Got some dry bags. And a camping shower, camping lamp. $12.99. Get back, get back. This is the kind of stuff that I'm looking for. Although it feels quite heavy. Single flat airbed. $6.99. That's his hiking shoes. Waterproof as well. Camping cookware set. Now, even if I can't get a stove from here, I guess I might as well get that, Anna. No sign of any tents yet though. So I've got a little choice, because there's this self-inflating mat or the single air mat. That one will be a lot comfier, but this one will be a lot more robust. I think we'll go for comfort. So we've actually even got a sleeping bag. Are they exactly the same or what? Transition range. You what? +3, -3. Well, I suppose at this time of year we'll be right. Go for that one. Still aren't seeing any signs of the main event though. Where's the tents at? And they don't have any rucksacks. I'm not going to get all my gear in that, am I? Let's be honest. Nice little pack that though. Well, that didn't exactly go as I'd hoped. I did get a few stuff, no tents though. So I guess we just drive to another ALDI and hope they've got some there. Not exactly the weather for budget camping gear though, is it? Right, let's hope we have better luck with this one. Talk about deja vu.
Dear customers, we are opening till number 2 for you.
Mate, we have hit the jackpot. Look at that, last one. I nearly missed that as well. I literally walked past that one, didn't even notice it because there were one left. Buzzing. Well, I don't know about you, but I would say that were pretty successful. Managed to more or less get everything I need. Like most times when I go camping, there'll be something that I've forgotten. So I'm going to go home, pack my bag, and then decide where to camp. I have no idea. Shall I head to the Lake District? Shall I head to the Peak District? But once I'm packed, fully ready to go, I'll make a last minute decision. I've chucked all my gear in rucksack, whacked it in backup whip, and now I'm setting off on my way for a wild camp. I couldn't decide for ages whether to go Peak District, Lake District, Yorkshire Dales, but I've decided I'm going to go up to Lake District. Even though time is kicking now, it is nearly 3 o'clock, but I've got a little fell that I want to do, which is a wainwright that I've not done before, and it's sort of on its own. So it's a good opportunity for me to just tick that one off whilst we're up there. Because it's not going to get dark until late, we've got enough time, but I didn't want to do anything too crazy, just in case. And bearing in mind the gear that we're bringing, I didn't want to be doing no massive high fell or high mountain that we're going to take ages to get down if it failed. You've got to be prepared for this stuff, haven't you, when you're using budget gear. The weather, not looking great. Plenty of rain. It's looking quite foggy on the forecast, but we'll just see what we get. Hopefully this sun's going to come out. Wind not looking too bad, but you never know, do you? So I've got a 2.5 hour drive to do, and I will see you lot when I get to the Lake District. Boom! Well, I never. The visibility is looking alright. I've now arrived at the Lake District. I've parked up in a place called Rydal and I'm just outside St Mary's Church. And I know it's actually free parking on here because I've parked here before. There is a little honesty box, I think, so you can leave a little donation. So I brought a couple of coins with me. When I say a couple of coins, a couple of pound coins. So I will be making a little donation. And if you see there on the screen right now, that is where I am parked. And if I zoom out, this is the Hill List app. So it's got all my Wainwrights on there. And if I go over here, there is a little fell called Loughrigg Fell. And that's one that needs to be done for me. And it's more or less on its own. So I might as well just get that one boxed off tonight. Here, I'm not sure about the pack size on some of these items. You think I were out for a fortnight, wouldn't you? I've just had a quick little glance at the map and it's not even that far until we get to the point where we're going to be camping. Literally a couple of miles away from the parking spot, which is cool. But before we get there, I just want to go check out. I've noticed a little cave on the map called Rydal Cave. Rydal Cave. So we're going to go see what that is, see what the crack is. And so it begins, the start of the rain. Luckily we're just sort of under these trees a little bit, getting a little bit of protection. And it'll be interesting to see how this gear from ALDI actually holds up, especially the tent. It's got to be waterproof, hasn't it? Surely. Obviously the sleeping bag isn't going to be the warmest, but it is summer and I've checked the temperature. It's not going to go down any lower than 8 or 9 degrees. Obviously if I were up on mountains it'd be a different story. Well, there's a cave there, but I certainly can't get to it from here. See if I can walk around. So I presume I'm going to have to climb up here then, if I want to get up there and have a look. Certainly taking this beast off if that's the case. Right, let's go have a deek. Proper climb this actually, and it's actually quite slippy. You can just see up there, that's where we're going. Oh. Hello, 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 hello. Scary, 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 scary. Oh, I didn't know it was this big of a cave. This big of a cave. You can see me. You can see me. You can see me. That's what we're dealing with in here. Not bad. Not somewhere I'd fancy keeping though, to be honest, because it's really wet. Steady away down here. It's so slippy. Filthy. Yeah, that's it, worth having a look at that. Right. let's crack on. What an idiot I am. I've just realised from carrying on a little bit further that what I went in wasn't even the main cave. But yeah, it's a lot busier in that one, so I might wait till morning to check it out. It's so muggy. Betty Swallocks or what? Yeah, proper coming down now. Probably should have worn some waterproof pants. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, but didn't. Bit of a maze round here, you know, with all this overgrown. I'm sort of heading that way, but you can't just go straight up. You've got to sort of go through all these little winding paths, and they all lead off to different areas. So I think I'm on the fastest route. Feet are already wet through by this point, so there's no point messing about now. As long as we don't start sinking, definitely don't want that. But I cannot get through that. There's no way. I know I said straight in water and all that lot, but that could go down to the knees, that. Or up to the knees. Oh, you're killing me. If only I'd have worn the sealskin socks, eh? But that's why you always pack a spare pair, so that can get dry once I get to camp. Well, that's another one in the bag, Loughrigg Fell. I'm not sure how many Wainwrights that is for me, but I'll put it up on screen. But that one was pretty steady, you know. I'm not sure where it ranks in terms of height as far as Wainwrights go, but I think it's got to be one of the smallest that I've done so far. But even still got some decent views. Very, very foggy that way. Now it appears that the wind is sort of blowing from that direction. So I'm going to sort of head a little bit that way, so I've got a little bit of protection from behind me, and hopefully we'll get some decent views looking over to Windermere. Not that we can see a right lot, but I'm sure you can make out Windermere in the distance. Alright, so the trig point's there, I don't know where you can see it, and I'm thinking this little patch of grass here should be enough for my tent. I say should be enough, I've not even seen the bloody thing yet, which is why I'm going to get it up straight away, because if there's all wrong with it or if there's something missing, then I've got enough time to make my way back down to the car. The main event, the Adventure 4-person 4-dome tent. It's basically a 4-person Hilleberg Steiker. It's really not. Whew. I love trying out new gear, no matter how good or bad quality it is, no matter how much it costs. I still enjoy checking out new equipment. They're long, aren't they? No wonder I'm struggling to fit it in the bag properly. I'm guessing these are going to be fiberglass. There they are. The fiberglass beasts. All I can say is I hope it is bloody waterproof, because this rain isn't showing any signs of slowing down. Proper classics. Bloody doors open, man. Right, I'm guessing it's just as simple as inserting the pole into that little ring there and then sliding up through that sleeve all the way to the other end. Sounds pretty simple. Let's see how we get on. What's going on? Why is it so tight? What is going on here? Oh yeah. Come on. Well, that's one pole in. Tell you, it's definitely going to be big enough, isn't it? Adventure. Oh, it's Adventure Ridge. I thought Adventure. Adventure Ridge. Right, come on. Straight in, no messing about. Oh, it's come out. Already. What's going on here? That's it. Right. Take two. That's it. Right. Now it's out of that. Come apart again. This side now. That's it. Right, that's it. Oh, nicely. Clearing up a little bit. That's what we like to see. Just got to get that in there now. Easier said than done. I've just realised I did say I wanted to have a view looking down towards Windermere. I can't see it anyway, but the door is facing that way. Right, come on. Oh, what was that? That'll do. It's in. I'm not sure why my door's floating a little bit, but I'm going to get my gear in. Oh, it's floating a little bit because it's trying to take off. Yo, it's not bad. Get in. Right, at least I know it's not blowing away now. Now my rucksack's in. And I have brought some little reinforcements. I know it may be cheating, but I wanted to at least make sure the tent stays here and don't blow away. So these are just some Y pegs from one of my Naturite tents. I forgot to put my bloody top cap on. Let's get that on straight away. Probably wet through in there already. What are you saying then? What do you reckon? It's not bad, is it? For the price, 25 nicker, you can't go wrong. Now, if you're using a tent like this, just a quick little disclaimer, I don't want you thinking you can go buy a £25 tent from ALDI and all of a sudden you can go camping in the mountains, because that is very weather specific. You can only camp when the conditions allow it if you're going to have something like this. It's more appropriate for like maybe a little woodland camp, or if you want to go to a campsite or something like that, because if those winds do get up too much, I'm telling you now, I don't know how much this will be able to handle, to be honest. So it is all about the conditions that you're going to be using it in and where you're going to be using it. But anyway, that's the disclaimer over and done with. Let's have a look inside. Very gentle with the zips. Where's my vestibule? Oh, where's my vestibule? Oh, it's already wet in here. Let's take my shoes off. Oh, no vestibule to put my shoes in that. Nah. Feet are wet through. Sodden to the bone. And so is the bottom of this tent. This thing leaking already? Surely not. Probably from when the door were open. Let's not mess about, let's get this open. Get some warm gear on. So they're the dry bags that I bought today from ALDI. Let's see how well they've done. So if I open it, I should have my electricals in here, but this will show you how much I trusted it. Because my electricals are already in a dry bag. Now, is the outside of this wet? No, I don't think so. So I think it's done a job. Let's have a look. Yeah, my light's nice and dry. So, not too bad. Oh. Got my air mat. Soft top. I'll be getting that fired up soon. Well, anytime now. And then the big, this is what we're struggling to get in the rucksack, to be honest. This big old boy. Still got tags on. Still got tags on everything. And I forgot I actually got this. I'm not sure I'll be using it out there too much unless that rain stops. But we've got a little seat. What else have we got? What is this? A tent carpet. God knows. It sounded nice, so I got it. Let's have a look. Do you know what? It's alright, that tent carpet. Bit of extra protection in it for my air mat. Right, let's try to keep nice and organised. Tent carpet. I thought it were going to be like the same length as a mat, it's just a square. But I suppose it'll do. But I think the first thing to do, bloody hell, everything is wet, is get this air mat pumped up. Oof, stinks, man. Proper rubber. What's this? Bag. Free bag to store it in, or carry it in. Weighs a ton, this thing. Is that a repair patch? It is. Keep hold of that, if we may need it. Whoa, it's huge! Look at the size of this thing! I've not even got a pump, this thing's going to take me forever. Look at the size of the beast. I'm certainly going to be comfy, put it that way. If anything, it's too big. Let's have a look at the stats. 22 centimetres on thickness. That is ruthless. One thing I have just realised, I've forgotten a pillow, so this little bag that came with the air mat, I'm just going to chuck my waterproof jacket in there, as well as this little base layer, and then I'm going to get changed into some warm gear and I'll just use that as a pillow. It'll be right for tonight. It's only one night. Bloody hell, look at that. And guess what else I've brought with me? Probably the most important thing, my bivvy. Because this thing will be more waterproof than the tent. So worst case scenario, if the tent shits itself at middle at night, then at least I've got this then, haven't I? So I'll be able to put my sleeping bag nicely inside this, and I will keep nice and dry. One thing I'm not looking forward to is getting all this gear back in its original packaging. But here, do you know what? It seems pretty thick. It's actually going to be a comfy sleeping bag, that. Obviously it's not down, that's why it's so bulky, and that's why it weighs so much. But that's also why it's so cheap. What were the stats again on it? Let's have a look. And take these with a pinch of salt. It says comfort +3, limit -3, extreme -19. Don't be silly. Do not be silly. I'm going to say with this, realistically, 1.9 kg this thing weighs. It's a right heavy boy. But yeah, I'm going to say that this don't go out in anything less than 5 degrees. And even that might be pushing it. -3. That's crazy, that. Or maybe it is, maybe it's sound, but I won't be risking it. Tell you what though, I am in for a comfy night. If anything, I might be too warm. Especially with down jacket on. Alright, let's give it a test. Give it a little test run. God, this sleeping pad is too bouncy. Let's zip her up. I'm going to be nice and comfy tonight. There's no doubt about it. Let's have a look at this bad boy then. Adventure Ridge hard anodised aluminium alloy camping cookware set. It's stuff like this where you really do get your money's worth, because end of the day, a pan's a pan, innit?
How about fuck you?
Although I've just realised, I hope one of these is a frying pan. Yeah. Frying pan on the bottom, look at that. That's actually not that bad. Little rubber, plastic, whatever they are, plastic handles. That's alright, that. A nice little kettle. So I've had something very similar to this kit before, and I got it off eBay, and that's been fine. Nice little kettle, that. Oh, I don't have a cup, do I? See, as I'm unpacking stuff, I'm sort of realising stuff that I have forgotten. I don't have a cup, so I might be having a brew directly out of the kettle. We'll see. I can either have it out of the kettle, or I'll just drink it out of this. Let's hope I didn't forget to bring my stove, eh? Ah, there she is, the best stove. Need to keep this away from my air mat. I'm hoping that rain has stopped enough so that we can go outside and cook, because I do not fancy cooking in here, and I don't want to be anywhere near this air mat. So this is what I'm going to do for my pillow. Like I said, I'm just going to chuck everything that I had on earlier, even my socks. Can they go in there? Yeah. Chuck them in, fold it over, and that'll be a comfortable enough pillow. So I think we're safe to do some cooking outside. And as I say that, I can hear the rain. Is it? Yeah, that rain ain't stopping, is it? So we need to eat. What can we do? We've got to deal with it. So in my bag of goodies from Lidl, from ALDI, not Lidl, I have got some very squashed hot dog rolls. Why are they so flat? Proper squash. Oh my god. Honey and chili pork sausages.
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages?
I've got to fry these suckers for 20 minutes. And then we have also got hot honey and andouille style pork sausages. They sound perfect. Both of these sound absolutely banging. Proper sausage party in it tonight, but good food, man, good food. And then I've got a couple of puffs, Cheetos puffs, and a little bit of barbecue sauce just for on sausages, and then a little bit of olive oil. So that'll do, I reckon. And I think we're just gonna have to cook inside the tent. I really don't want to really, but what can we do? The rain is not showing any sign of slowing down anytime soon. These, it doesn't say anything about cooking them in a pan, it just says grill or air fry, but sausages are sausages, aren't they? So first things first, let's get this fired up. Dodgy in it, man. Oh, mate. 2 of them. Couple of them little fatties as well. Brightening up out there a little bit, that's what we like to see. This isn't the best design here, how this works, because all the drips just come straight down here through the door and just land here. So they're landing in my food, they're landing on the floor, and there's nothing you can do about it. Obviously I need this open for ventilation and that. A little issue I'm having is that is down the lowest it could possibly go. These say they take 20 minutes, but I'll just show you this side. No, that one's not too bad, but this one, it was literally going black after 5 seconds. Where is it? There, look at that. And I'm on the lowest heat. So yeah, these are probably going to end up looking burnt, but I'd rather them look burnt and be cooked properly than undercooked. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't believe that this is actually advertised as a 4-man tent or a 4-person tent. Judging by the size of air mats they're providing, you're having a laugh, aren't they? You only get 2 of these in here at a push. You could probably fit 3 people at the very most, certainly not 4. Look at that, it actually looks quite nice out there now. These can't be far off cooked, eh? Look at that, black as arses, man, on right wing. In fact, they are done, aren't they? Get a bit paranoid with sausages. I don't know why, it'd be fine if I were at home. I wouldn't care, but I don't want to be having a little tummy ache, do I? While I'm up here. I'm debating whether to even attempt to make a little butty out of them, because these are flat as a witch's tit. But it's what I brought them for. I've got no cutlery either, so I can't even cut the sausages. I can't pick them up. Unprepared, mate! Oh, they're wet, I think. So not only are they flat, they're also wet. Nah, that'll be alright, that. Slide a nice little number in there. I think I'll try one of these smaller ones first. The ones that didn't say they take 20 minutes. If that ain't done, then them big ones will never be done. Let's have a look. Just have a quick bite straight away. Should be able to tell straight away. Wow. So they're definitely done. What are they again? They are nice. Hot honey and andouille style pork sausages, bursting with spice and flavour. And I must say, I agree. They are good. So yeah, I recommend them if you're a sausage man or woman. Get you sent to Lidl. Get you sent to ALDI. Get you sent a pack of these. Let's try a little bit of barbecue sauce as well on this one. Not too much. Just a little tickle. A little dribble. Right, is it cooked? Yep. Ooh. I'm actually quite full now. 2 hot dog rolls with 2 sausages. It's enough, innit? Let's be honest. But I want to see what these sausages are saying. No barbecue sauce. So this is the first time trying the honey and chili pork sausages. Are they cooked? Oh, definitely cooked. I can't even bite the sucker. Shit. Really good, to be honest. I don't even know if I'm going to have the bun or just use it as a way to eat it. Yeah, they're not too shabby. So I'd give the hot honey and andouille ones, I'll give them an 8 out of 10, or maybe 7.5 out of 10. And then I'll give these a 7 out of 10. Still good, really good. Not quite as nice as them other ones though, I don't think.
A few minutes later.
Scrammed the absolute lot. Obviously not them all. I've still got 2 of them sausages and 4 of these sausages. But I am done. I can't eat any more, to be honest. Not right now anyway. I probably could have got away with just buying 1 pack of sausages, but I just seen the 2 different flavours and couldn't decide. I do wish I'd have got something for pudding though. What a letdown. I've got these crisps, but it's not a pudding, is it? This is actually the first drink since leaving the car. How bad is that? So if I spin you round here, it looks at first glance like the weather is really nice, but can you just see them dark clouds? They look like they're sort of heading this way. Poke my head round corner. Oh yeah, look at that now. Well cleared up, so you can see Windermere down there now. Nice little view. So the last time that I was parked in that car park where that church was, I remember going up there towards Nab Scar. You can just see it there, and then on towards Heron Pike. It were full on blizzard conditions, absolutely crazy weather. Wow, that's strong now. I certainly wouldn't be out in this tent if the weather was even 10% like it were on that day. So I think that means that this lump in front of us is Stone Arthur. I've not done that one yet. I don't think I have anyway. So right over in the distance there, you've got directly down will be Grisdale Tarn. So that means we've got Fairfield. Is that Fairfield right there? Or is that Fairfield? One of them is Fairfield, and then we've got Seat Sandal. It's hard to work out from this angle, because every time you go up a different mountain, you're seeing it from a whole different perspective. But I'm pretty sure we've got Fairfield and Seat Sandal, which means even further on, we've got Helvellyn that way. Well, I don't know about using it as a dry bag, but it's not bad for a little sock. So I can have a little walkabout outside without getting my dry socks wet in my trainers. Although I don't think I'll get my trainers in there with these on. So let's just go for it. Not the most grippy footwear I've ever worn. Oh mate, look at it. This is why I wanted to be facing that way. And I got the orientation wrong when I was pitching the tent. Because that looks beautiful. Look at the little colours in the clouds. Looks shite over there. Nice little view in that. A couple of grassy hills and all that. Trig point over there. Alright, trigger! But just the clouds, it looks shit. What is this? I wish I knew what all these were. Like, what's that one over there? So if I'm looking directly down into Rydal, or whatever it's called, what's that one up there? But it is calm, innit, so far? Let's just hope it's not the calm before the storm. But the tent up nicely now anyway. Obviously those fiberglass poles, they're not ideal, are they really? That is the only thing that sort of lets these cheaper tents down. They're just so brittle, they don't really bend that much. As soon as you get enough wind or enough force, just snap! And then that's it. It's home time when that happens. But we got a few vents, look at this. Nice little vent there. Bit of sideways rain though, because you can't close it, I don't think. Or can you? Oh yeah. That's actually not bad, that, for a budget tent. Got a little side vent like that. That's cool. Just the one. Oh, do you have one on the door as well? No, just the one. Just a little vent at the back. And then obviously we've got the top there. This is where Hilleberg got their inspiration from. Oh shit. Apart from theirs don't come off. Wrap that round there a couple times. That'll do. That'll ding dang do. What a tit. Yeah. Not a good idea wearing these because there's no grip and you'll end up on your arse. I hope I got that in the film actually. Didn't see those rocks, did I? Stepped back and slipped on one of them rocks. Let's get inside before I cause myself any more problems. And it looks like there's a storm brewing. Although those dark clouds look like they've passed. The wind is blowing it that way. Well, I'll give you one last little look outside before I call it a day. Still looking a little bit cloudy, but just like earlier, looking a lot nicer down towards Windermere. It's actually a lot darker than it looks on the camera, to be fair. What time are we on? It's actually 20 past 10. I tell you, I am loving how long it's staying light for now, compared to like winter where it's dark by 3:30. And bearing in mind that sunrise is at, let me have a quick look, 4:38. So before we know it, it'll be light again. Right, anyway, I've been doing, I'm not sure how well you can see in here because I've not got a light on me, but I've been doing a little bit of tidying. So I've chucked all my rubbish in that plastic bag, and then rest of the stuff I've sort of put away, like my stove and that, because I'm not going to be using that tonight. And then I'm just going to chill out. Can't get over the girth on this. Look at that. It's mental. It's like my mattress at home, that thing. Wider than I thought it was going to be as well. Before I do call it a night, let's have a quick look at the receipt and we'll see how much all this lot cost. I can't believe I had to go to 2 different Aldis. So, sleeping bag, $16.99. Do you know what? That's alright. It's not too bad, is it? You wouldn't want to carry it every day, would you? Certainly wouldn't be taking it out coast to coast. Airbed, $6.99. How can they even make that and make profit? $6.99. You can't tell me that ain't value for money. Same again. You won't want to be taking it any great distance. Eco carrier bag 30p, reusable bag 65p. Now the only reason why I bought them is because at first I wasn't going to bring my rucksack and I was just going to bring some ALDI bags just for ALDI vibe and that, you know what I mean, for video and all that shit. And then I thought, no, that's not practical, do not do that. So I pretty much bought them for no reason really, although I think one of them's got my sausages in it. And then the last thing I bought from that store was the cookware camping kit. I'm going to say for £15 you can probably get better value for money going on eBay because they do loads of camping cook kits on there. And then when I went to the other Aldi, I got some ultimate sausages, $3.49, some flavoured sausages, $2.49, hot dog rolls, £1.9p, festival stool, which is this little baddie, not even used. That was $3.99. Ground sheet, my tent carpet as it was called, my square tent carpet, was $3.99. Hiking axe, ACCS accessories. Hiking? What the hell are they? Oh, my dry bags. They were a £5. Jeez, yeah, they were a waste of money really. I only used them for slippers. Slippers, yeah, correct word, slippers. Slipping on my arse, man. Nearly cracked my head on back at rock. Then I'd look like a f***ing idiot, wouldn't I? Shit language. Stop swearing, you dickhead. And then the main event, the dome. The tent dome. The Adventure Ridge. 4-person dome. The dome away from home. So far, 25 quid. It's not bad, is it? It's not bad. So in total I spent 45 bones at that Lidl and 40. I've spent 85 quid. 85 quid, I didn't even realise. Because I went to 2 different Lidls. Aldi's, sorry. Definitely going on expenses. But still, 85 bones. Shit. And on that note, I think I'm going to get into bed because we are losing light rapidly. That's a nice little touch though. So you get this zip, 2-way zipper, so you can leave a little bit open if you want. Bit of ventilation, but then you've also got this panel that has its own zip, which you can pull back. So you've got a nice view, but it keeps all the bugs out. But like I said earlier, the only problem is, if it's raining, it just dribbles down the fly sheet and then comes straight in. So I'm going to have that up quite high, I reckon. Hopefully that'll stop any of them issues and what's going on up here. This seems all cushy. I just realised my feet are touching that wall of the tent and we are not far off scraping his head on this side. 4-man my arse. Maybe 4 Warwick Davises. Anyway, I'll see you legends in morning, eh? Peace out. We'll check out that cave in morning, that's the plan, innit? I can't believe, can you even see me? It's dark as shit, innit? I can't believe I came up, looked at that cave and thought, oh yeah, nice little cave. There was no one else about. Went in, had a look, come back out, walked for another 30 seconds up, seen loads of people and thought, what's going on here? Yep, I were at the wrong cave, wasn't I? I wasn't even at the bloody thing. Anyway, we'll check it out in the morning because we should be the first there if we get up early enough so we can have a good look. Oh. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't one of the best sleeps I've had camping. Not a very long sleep, but it's all about the quality, innit? Quality over quantity. As soon as my head hit that, well, I was going to say pillow, not quite a pillow. As soon as my head hit this makeshift pillow, I was gone. Floating on the clouds, that is this cheap and what a beauty it is. So I can hear the birds tweeting about out there. Nice dawn chorus, early morning wake up call. Let's have a look outside. It's like I've not even been to bed. Very similar conditions, but at least it's not raining. And how have we done for condensation? Oh God, it's bad. It's really bad. Sleeping bag. No, not wet through actually. I thought it was going to be wet through then, and I felt that on there, because that is wet. My cap getting crushed and that. What's going on, man? That's piss wet through. That's obviously been rubbing, pressed up against that tent wall. But yeah, can't complain, man. But I think time is time, cock. Let's pull the plug on this bitch. If I can. Oh. It's sort of got that rubber dinghy sort of vibe to it. No brekkie. Starving as well. Definitely don't fancy waiting 3 hours for some sausages to cook again.
Daddy, would you like some sausages?
Need to remember to drop a couple quid in for Reverend as well, for parking there. Cut pack size on that. Yeah, I'm just going to shove it in here. I've already come to the conclusion that it is never fitting back in that tent bag. Ever. Ever again. So I'm just going to bang it in here. Oh! I think midges are out. Of course they are. Oh, they are, man. They're out in force. Let's get out of here. I knew there was a reason why I bought this bag. Right, that's my tent bag. Still got my poles and that and that. Oh, midges. Oh man, unbearable. What an awful feeling when they just tickle in your face. Quick look about, double check. Leave no trace as always. Nothing there except a little patch of flat grass, which is no bother. Let's not forget my GoPro, which is, I don't know what that's filming to be honest. I was hoping to get a little time lapse on some clouds. I'm going to try and plot out a more appropriate route on the way down, because yesterday coming up it was just pure boggy all over the place. See, that's not me. Leave no trace, man. Take your bum rags with you. It's not acceptable. It's actually a disgrace. Not a bad morning though. Nice and chilled. Just a little tune off the birds to accompany me on the way down. So I don't know how well you can see it, but that is my path. Just sort of meandering through the grass. But it's just so high. Defo going to be checking for ticks when I get home anyway, especially wearing shorts. That's where we've just come down from. Loughrigg Fell. Certainly got the fell part right. This camera probably won't pick it up, but I can just see the reflection from that hill in the distance in the water. What a calm morning. Just a slight little sound of a little ambulance down there going about its daily work. Good stuff, good stuff. Love to see it. Low, low, low. I better not slip on my hair. 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 Hello. Hello. Whoa. We're in. All right, Governor. What are you doing in there, pal? Whoa. No wonder that other cave stunk of shit. This must be the main cave. That one that I went in yesterday must have been the toilet cave. Can't believe I thought that would have won. Bag of shite. How can you do that? How can you just leave a bag of shite there? Walking past the toilet cave again. Good place to bring the nippers though in it as well, because it's a relatively easy, straightforward hike to get to them caves. And if you're a young lad or lass, you're going to be mightily impressed by them. Just need to go pay at Boss Man now. Do you know all them rocks there, right? Oh God, I think I need to get some more sleep. I turned round. I'll get a little zoom, see how it looks from here. I thought they were just all ducks. Just then, just a split second. Like ducks with beak and that. Is it a duck? With neck? Yeah, ducks do have necks. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm actually £1 short. I'm sure I brought £4 out with me. I'm pretty sure. So that means I've lost a squid somewhere. So unless Boss Man deals in Bitcoin or PayPal, I'm going to have to owe him a squid one day. Ooh, dilally oodalally. Well, this has been Lake District camping with gear from ALDI. That's the one. I nearly said Lidl, but it's ALDI. So thank you for watching. Click like, drop a comment, let me know what you think of the video. If you've got any video suggestions, any ideas that you want me to do, get them whacked in comments. Make sure you're subscribed if you've not done already. Check out the website, goodblokeoutdoors.com. Check out the Patreon. Check out Buy Me a Coffee. All that good shit. Right, legends. Thank you all. Peace out. In a bit.